What's going on YouTube? This is Mark with Waist Deep Wade Fishing, bringing to you the latest videos on how to fish inshore in Southwest Florida. So today I want to talk about a couple of things, and we are going to talk about a specific fish, a fish I really haven't mentioned yet, but today we're going to dedicate the full show to the tarpon, aka the Silver King. Tarpon are powerful. They're an explosive, acrobatic type fighting fish, what makes them highly desirable. They have power, they have speed, and they can also jump anywhere from 8 to 11 feet out of the water. So just imagine this: you're fishing for, you hook a tarpon that's 100 pounds in 3 feet of water, and he launches himself out 8 to 10 feet while you're standing, on a flat hook to him. I mean, the thrill, it's unlike no other. And people spend thousands upon thousands of dollars to do it. And I do it, every season right here in this beautiful state of Southwest Florida. So tarpon also have great stamina, making them one of Florida's most challenging and exciting nearshore sport fish. They can be caught on flies, streamers, floating, diving lures, jigs, live bait, dead bait. The tackle used depends largely upon the type of bait being used. I don't fish live bait. I 100% artificial. So, the live bait, the dead bait thing, that's not for me. It may be for you. But I prefer to use plugs, mirror lure plugs, soft plastics, jigs if we have them, and jerk baits. Excuse me. Now, if you want to take a tarpon, okay, you can only take the tarpon or keep the tarpon if you're in pursuit of the Florida state record. And currently the state record is 243 pounds, and that's caught near Key West. So, if you're going after that big boy, that's a record that is going to be hard to beat. And I know a lot of fishermen down there in Key West, Almirada, that, catch 100, 150 pounders on a regular basis. It's just what they do. So moving on, the tarpon, again, is it's the most popular game fish, and for its reason, because it can be caught in a variety of places. You can catch them from the beach, you can catch them from a bridge, you can catch them in the estuaries. Now, because I'm a medium to light tackle fisherman inshore, I prefer to try to catch them in the backcountry, in the estuaries, through the mangroves, on the grass flats, on the sandbars. This way, when I hook them, on that lighter tackle, they don't have much for them to break me off, and I can let them run and jump and do what they do. But if you are going after the bigger fish, then I highly recommend upping your tackle game. Not going in with a medium light pole and a 2,000 or 3,000 size reel. I would suggest going into a medium heavy action rod, 7.5 feet, 4,000 to 6,000 class reel, and line anywhere from 40 to 60 pound Power Pro, whereas I use 10 pound Power Pro, 20 pound fluorocarbon. When you're going after the bigger boys, you're going to need to go 60 pound Power Pro, the 80 pound fluorocarbon, depending on the situation that you're in. The tarpon from the beach is not that difficult to catch. They're not that hard. You'll see them. especially in the summer times. You know, they'll like to conjugate around inlets where there's moving current. You know, if that tide is moving in or out, you'll see them playing. You'll see what they call what we call the roll. Tarpon will roll upon bait. Now, tarpon is also the only fish besides the dolphin out here in Southwest Florida that can breathe air. They're prehistoric. They've been around. They've been around since the time of dinosaurs. They are the ultimate game fish. So enough about telling you about them. Let's talk about how we're going to catch them. So first thing is first. During the spawning season, you can go to the passes. We have a world-renowned spot here called Boca Grande. If you are on a boat and you want to fish for monsters, then I would suggest going out to the Boca Grande Pass and, you know, bring the right gear, and you can hook into a 100, 200 pounder from a boat, you know, using bait, using certain lures. There are regulations on jigs. You can look that up on the FWC registry. If you'd like to do what I'm doing in the wintertime, if you go back in the estuaries like I do and wade fish or kayak fish, you'll find that those small baby tarpon are everywhere. They could be in high salinity estuaries, and they could be in freshwater spillways. So the best way to target those fish in the estuary would be, you know, 1/8 of an ounce jig head, 1/4 ounce jig head on a 3.5 inch paddle tail or fluke style lure that imitates. They kind of call it like a shad. White seems to do the trick. You know, a redhead with the white body. I've seen them caught on every color out there: pink, gold, root beer, chartreuse, electric chicken, you name it. So if you go out there, play around. You know, see, you know, one day they'll hit white, and another day they're gonna hit gold. They're not that difficult, but they're highly exciting to catch because of, you know, the strength, the endurance, and the acrobatics that comes off of them. Now, the signs to find out if tarpon are there. Again, it's the same thing for like redfish and snook. Look around. Look for birds. If you see a group of pelicans working the beach line, just follow them. Chances are, if it's May, June, July, or August, and that beach is connected to an inlet, there's going to be tarpon rolling around out there. Now, unlike the snook, where the snook is only going to be sitting in that trough line 2 or 3 feet from the shoreline, where you're casting parallel to the shoreline and working it back to that trough, the tarpon you're going to be casting out to. And they'll hit a variety of lures. DOAs, Miro lure, Rapala lures. There's hundreds of them that are out there. You can look that up on the internet on which lures to try. My would be the Miro lure 77 in the black back and silver side for a hard bait. And also the Rapala X-Wrap in the green back, like the green of this shirt, this color here, and the white bottom. Those would be the two I recommend. Now, as far as, you know, locating them, well, you know, that's time of day, what type of tide you're gonna have, how's the weather, where's the bait running. Use your Google Maps to find, you know, beaches that aren't so populated. When you want to go there, you know, the time that you want to fish. There's tons of beaches here. You know, during our winter months, the beaches are packed, but the summer months are not that bad. Get up early in the morning, especially when that water gets, you know, over 80 degrees. Tarpon, their comfortable zone is between 75 and 85 degrees. So when that water warms up and the heat gets on here in Southwest Florida, well, the snowbirds leave. It leaves you a lot of room for you to fish on the beaches. They're not difficult to find. They are difficult to land. But if you look in the right spots, and I'm going to throw a couple of them out there, Bonita Beach holds them, Fort Myers Beach holds them. All around Sanibel, Captiva, Bowman's Beach also holds them. Inglewood Beach holds them. Venice Beach holds them. Siesta Key Beach holds them. And that's just to name a few. So my advice to you is get up early in the morning. Look for an incoming tide as the sun is coming up. Look for your tidal coefficients on the internet. Make sure you have a good coefficient that is anywhere from 50 to 80. This way you've got good moving water in and out. And try to find a day that has a four tide day coming close to the full moon. Again, remember, you want to catch your fish. Your best days are a week before the full moon and a week after. So with that being said, I hope the information I gave you on your hunt for the tarpon does you well. My name is Mark with Waist Deep Wade Fishing, Southwest Florida. If you like what you heard, if you enjoy the content that I put out there, go ahead and hit that subscribe button below you there. Hit the like button, hit the share button, and make sure to watch the whole video. This way you can go ahead and get a little exclusive on the next video I'm going to be putting out. And that video is going to be the next secret spot to catch redfish. So until then, hats off to everyone. Be happy, be healthy, be safe. Much love to all the fishermen and fisherwomen out there. Okay? And everyone else doing their job and helping through the coronavirus and doing what they got to do, the first responders. I want to say thank you. My hat is off to you. God bless you all, and I will see you on the next video. Until then, make sure you go out and get yourself a Silver King. See ya.